Married at First Sight, season 14, The After Party. Did y'all watch it? Let me tell you, that was a good show. It was explosive. And I think the two things that came out of this show that were the bombshells of the night was one, Lindsay and Alyssa don't get along. Alyssa blocked Lindsay. And the second one was that derogatory term that Lindsay used to describe Mark the Shark, her husband. So let's talk about this. First of all, it opened up with the three girls on the couch. It was Jasmina, Katina, and Lindsay on the couch. And, you know, I thought all three ladies looked beautiful, especially Jasmina and Katina. I mean, Jasmina and Katina got those long legs. And let me tell you, they were showing them. They was on full display. I really liked it. You know what else I liked this season that was different? No bad lace fronts. Woo! Thank you, Lord, my sisters. The hair was nice, everything that was well put together, and I'm happy to see we are not going to have to sit through another season of bad lace front wigs. So kudos to the ladies for that and everything like that. So the next thing they were asking them was, they were like, you know, what type of person do you want? And so Lindsay opened up. Of course, she jumps in there right away because that's what she does. She loves to talk. So she started saying, you know, she gave the producers free reign in terms of the looks department of what type of guy she wanted. She didn't describe any ethnicity, nothing physical, whatever. Do whatever you want. Black, white, brown, whatever, no ethnicity. She just said that she likes people who are cultured. She wants them to have generosity. She wants intelligence and all. And what else did she say? She said she was guarded and she takes time for her to warm up. So she needs a little bit of time. So kind of, I guess what she was saying was, you know what? I don't care about the outside package. I care about the inside package. Okay, remember that. Everybody remember that. So this is what Lindsay said. So next thing you know, Keisha and I pull him. I want to call her AKA Rudy. Hello, Rudy. She goes on and she asks Katina, you know, Katina, what type of, what was your criteria or your deal breakers you gave the producers? Katina could only get one sentence out. And what Katina said was, oh, I wanted someone tall. So that's one sentence. As soon as she said that, boom, Lindsay cuts her off. And Lindsay has to go for the punchline. Here it is. Lindsay loves the attention. What's wrong with a short guy? They aim to please. Some of my best lovers were short guys. First of all, you already had your chance to answer. It's Katina's time. I really wanted to hear Katina's answer, and all she got through was a one-liner that she wanted someone tall. So anyway, I don't know if Olajuwon is that much taller than her, because Katina she probably want to wear her 6-inch heels. I know she's a club girl. You know she wants to wear some 6-inch heels. So anyway, so I don't know how much taller he is. I don't know if that was giving us any preview or whatever. But Jasmina turned around and was like, it didn't bother me. So you know what? Jasmina and her man, they still together. I can already tell they are still together. They made it, you guys. Katina and Olajuwon, I don't know. And you definitely know that Lindsay and Mark the Shark are not together. Anyway, let's get to this blocking situation. So anyway, they're going on to explain. They show a little bit of the bachelorette party. And then, of course, Lindsay's got to lead the conversation. So she leads the conversation in this narrative, kind of giving an assessment of all the ladies. She's like, oh, Jasmina is like Naomi Campbell. Katina's fun. Noi is fun. And then she goes, ooh, what's the other girl's name? Isn't there someone missing? Shade. So she shaded Alyssa. And we all know, if you watch the show, you know the show, Alyssa was over in the corner and she was in the dark. So I'm actually not saying that what Lindsay said wasn't true. Alyssa was over in the corner. She was away from everybody. She was, you know, she didn't like the venue. She didn't like this. And I talked about Alyssa in my other video. You can check it out. So it's not that what Lindsay didn't say was true. But the question is going to be, did she have to say it? Well, she said it. She said it not only on the after party. She obviously must have said it that night. So Lindsay, so then she said, well, did anything else happen? That's when it comes out, yeah, she got blocked. So the story goes, the day after the bachelorette party, they was all on a chat. Well, no, they were trying to get a chat line together. So Lindsay said that she realized she couldn't find Alyssa on social media. So what she did was she called Alyssa, because I guess she did have her telephone number, and said, hey, you know what? I can't find you on on social media. And so Alyssa rushed her off the phone and was like, I got to go take care of my dog or something like that. And so Lindsay was trying to tell the story kind of in a way of trying to make Alyssa look bad. And so Jasmina, the whole time, girl, she was biting her lip because she was like, this is not the story. I could tell what her eyes were saying. So Alyssa said, Jasmina says, I think you're confused. And she set the record straight. Jasmina said, when we were in the bachelorette party, you were talking about Alyssa. And not only did my two friends hear you, Lindsay, so did Alyssa's two friends hear you. And that's why you got blocked. You know what Lindsay said? So what? So what? So what? You supposed to. So wait a minute. You all about what's on the inside of a person. You just told us. You want a guy based on his insides. Who cares about their outsides, right? So you're talking about character is important. And now when someone tells you something about a character flaw you have or that you displayed, now all of a sudden it's not that big of a deal. So all of a sudden now she wants to excuse it. Now, like I tell you, just because Lindsay was wrong in how she said and how she went about it, it doesn't mean that I necessarily agree with what she picked up on about Alyssa. Because what Lindsay picked up on about Alyssa is the same thing I picked up on. And what Lindsay said about Alyssa was when they were asking each other what type of guy you want, she was picking up vibes from Alyssa that she was superficial and she was fake. The problem that Lindsay has is you don't know her. So all of a sudden she started talking bad about Alyssa. And this is in the beginning of getting to know one and saying, oh, you're not ready to get married. That's fake. You should be. Girl, you out of line. You are out of place. And like I said, Lindsay doesn't have a filter. Sometimes it doesn't matter if what you're saying may be true. It's all about, do you need to open up your mouth and do you need to say it? So that became their problem, and that's why she ended up getting blocked. But the other part that I didn't like about Lindsay that happened on the after show, she started talking about her own husband, Mark the Shark. And she called him a Guido. Now, I don't even know if I should be saying that term here on YouTube channel because actually I didn't quite know what that was. So people, I had to look it up. So when I looked it up, I found out that word means it is a slang term used in American culture to refer derogatory to an Italian male who is vain, aggressive, and unsophisticated. It may be also used in a more general sense as an ethnic slur for working class urban Italian Americans. So this is what, Lindsay, you called this man, even if you're not together anymore, which we know they're not together because you obviously said you don't like them, you don't want to be with them. I already know they're not together, but this is a term you use on national TV. And I'm thinking to myself, here you are, just talked about how the insides are so important. The outsides don't matter, what's on the inside. But here you are, have already offended one of the other brides that you barely know. And now you're on TV using a slang ethnic slur to describe probably who is right now your ex-husband. This is a mess. But let me tell you, this after party revealed a lot of things. It also confirmed a few things that I thought. One is, I really think I'm on track about Alyssa. If you haven't seen my two videos about Alyssa and Chris, they are the same. They are both all about appearances. And I'm not going to say fake like Lindsay said, but in my videos, I do call them a little bit of a liar stretching the truth. So I'm going to tell you that right. And the other same couple is Mark the Shark and Lindsay. The truth of the matter is they both like attention. They both want to be the center of attention. But one person is more than the other, and that's Lindsay, okay? And one person between Alyssa and Chris is going to be more about stretching the truth. I don't know who is worse yet because we're going to see that. And then Katina and Olajuwon are both alike. They're both party people. And in my other video, I tell you, I think Katina's going to get the best of Olajuwon. This is a season of similarities. Last season, we got a lot of people who were upset about the differences, the opposites. This year, these experts delivered to us two people who are similar in a lot of ways, And we're going to get to contrast this against last season to say, do you really need two similar people, two opposite people, or do you need a nice blend? Like Married at First Sight said, this is an experiment. And people, we got a new experiment this season. This is an experiment of similarities. So anyway, what do you think? What do you think about the after party? Drop your comments down below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel because we're going to talk about some very interesting things this season, and I don't want you to miss it, and I want to hear your thoughts. Okay, talk to you guys later. Bye.